For what I've found whilst researching this video, The Owl Service is a very polarising series. You either love it or you hate it. You either fully understand and appreciate the many layers of a story, or it's just totally beyond you. You either appreciate what the director was trying to do, or you just find it a badly directed mess. Welsh mythology combined with sexuality, class and murder in a series that could only have been produced in the late 1960s? And me? What did I think? Oh, let's find out. Alison and her stepbrother Roger are on holiday in a remote Welsh valley with their newly married parents. They meet Gwyn, a local boy, who is the son of a housekeeper. Gwyn and Alison find an old dinner service in the attic with an owl pattern on it. When the patterns are traced and folded, they create an owl image. The discovery of the owl service seems to awaken an ancient curse, drawing the teenagers into a reenactment of a Blodeuwedd legend, where a woman is created to be the wife to a cursed man, but betrays him with another lover, leading to tragedy. The characters find themselves in a similar love triangle, with Alison, Roger and Gwyn taking on the roles of Blodeuwedd, Clow and Gronw. As the past echoes into the present, the teenagers face escalating tension, strange occurrences and a growing sense of dread. The story explains themes of betrayal and jealousy and enduring power of myth and legend. The Owl Service was one of those Sunday afternoon tea time children's dramas that were produced. Broadcast on Sunday the 21st December 1969 and then every Sunday until the 8th of February 1970. It was broadcast in black and white due to a technician strike. The series was repeated in 1978, which is when I would probably have seen it, and again in 1987. It is based on the award-winning children's novel by popular writer Alan Gardner, published in 1967. In 2007, it was selected by the judges of the Carnegie Medal for Children's Literature as one of the 10 most important children's novels of the last 70 years. There's also a radio adaptation of a book from Radio 4 in the year 2000. After watching the final episode of The Owl Service whilst on holiday in Yorkshire, I sat outside quite unsure what to make of it. As a child, I enjoyed Alan Gardner's novels. I consumed with relish Elidor, The Weird Study of Brisingamen, Moon of Gomrath. However, my only memory of The Owl Service was watching one episode on a small black and white TV whilst on holiday in Chapel St Leonard's as a child and being scared silly by it. It's taken me 50 years to finally get around to watching it, and these are my thoughts. It's odd casting, given that it's a novel about teenagers and is played by 3 actors who obviously aren't teenagers. In fact, Gillian Hills was 25. Because it was filmed in the late 1960s, Alison is wearing some very short skirts, and there are times when the director does seem quite fascinated by her legs, and Roger wears some very short shorts. In some cases, it's a little bit sexual for a kids' TV series. Alison is seen undressing and in the bath, and there's sexual tension between Alison and Gwyn, as well as Roger and Alison. The director, in many occasions, was certainly trying something different. I've even seen it described as avant-garde. Some of the camera framing seem unusual. The scene where Alison and Gwyn argue, you see Alison looking directly down the camera lens. Although mentioned many times and even being present in some scenes, Alison's mother Margaret is never seen or heard. The scene where Gwyn's mum Nancy tries to leave the village is just bizarre. I mean, I thought I was watching an episode of The League of Gentlemen. I have to keep reminding myself, this is a kids' TV series based on a kid's book. I'll be honest, it's a tough watch. I mean, even the opening scenes are creepy. As I said at the beginning, you either love or hate this series, and I can totally see why. The Owl Service was released by Network DVD in 2008 as both a DVD and a Blu-ray. Strangely though, it never had a VHS release. Now, I've seen prices on eBay from £20 to £120 for the same DVD set, so get it cheap whilst you can. Best prices seem to go though for those with the booklet still inside. Over all 8 episodes, there was a very small cast. Gillian Hills was 25 when she took on the role of Alison. By this time, she'd already had a successful recording career in France and had also appeared in several movies, the most famous of which was Blow Up with Damien Hemmings, in which she had a romp with Jane Birkin. I must remember to check that one out. She retired from acting in 1974 to become a book and magazine illustrator. She now lives in the UK with her husband and former rock band manager, Stuart Young. She said of the production that it was so real, it was frightening. Michael Holden's biggest part was of Gwyn in the Owl Service. He had minor parts before, but retired from acting to become a computer programmer. Sadly, he died in 1977 after an unprovoked assault at a pub in London, aged just 31. Regarding the programme, he later commented that it was like they were personally living the whole thing. Francis Wallace was 25 when he played Roger. He had a few small roles prior to this, however this was his biggest role, and I'm unable to trace him past 1974. Edwin Richfield was already a recognised character actor by the time he took on the role of Clive in the Owl Service. During his time, he acted with the great and good of British acting, many times a straight man in a comedy episode. He died in 1990, aged 68. Dorothy Edwards played Gwyn's mum Mary. She acted throughout the 1960s, her other biggest role being in Crossroads. She died in 1979, aged 62. Raymond Llewellyn played the part of Hugh Halfbacon. He also appeared in many TV shows from the 1960s right up to 2008. In 2008, he said that the role of Hugh Halfbacon had haunted him ever since. The locations of the book are actually based on real places, the village of Llanwrydri and Bryn Hall. However, these were not either available or just not practical, so Dinas Mawddwy was used as the valley and Poulton Hall near Liverpool. The stone of Gronw was carved by local stonesmith Edward Rowlands and was left in situ by the River Dovey below Bryn Hall. Rowlands carved his name on it after production so that no one thought it was an original ancient monument. The Owl Service won't be for everyone. You need a level of maturity to understand some of the themes. Even afterwards, you'll find yourself looking at reviews to see what other people thought of the series and what elements you missed. I ended up listening to the BBC 2000 radio adaptation as well as reading the original novel to help me understand it, and the chances are you'll probably find yourself doing the same. Would I watch it again though? Yeah, I would. I feel there are so many bits and pieces I missed that I should have paid attention to, and I just want to take it all in again. Until next time though, goodbye. If you enjoyed this look at kids TV from the past, then please like and subscribe, and have a look at my other videos as well, from the creepy Come Back Lucy, the scary Mr. Nosy Bonk, and the bizarre Sky.